Welcome, I'm Michael Martin. Thank you for joining me for my February 2010 Lake Keowee video blog. And I tell you, first week of February, I can't wait till spring. We're getting close. It seems like we're getting close anyway. We were in about a week ago, we were up almost 70 degrees here. And here we are today, we're back in the mid 40s. So hopefully we're transitioning into a warmer time coming up here the next couple of weeks, 3 weeks. I'm really looking forward to spring. Hey, thanks again for taking the time. I'm going to give you an update on where we are here on the lake for our sales for 2011 so far. Waterfront lots, let's look at our inventory. Waterfront lots, we have 390 waterfront lots for sale here on the lake. So far, year to date, through the first week of February, from January through the first week of February, we've sold 5 waterfront lots. Now, if you look at the numbers for last year, 2010, we had 425 lots for sale on the lake versus 390 now. So our inventory is down just a little bit, but we'll probably jump back up over 400 here definitely as we move into spring. And we had 6 sold this time last year. So basically, we're almost mirroring where we were last year from 2010 to 2011. Let's look at our homes. 218 active waterfront homes for sale. We've sold 8 so far this year. In 2010, we had 210 for sale and we sold 7. So waterfront lots and waterfront homes basically are mirroring where they were last year this same time. Interior lots, 352 active right now. We've sold 4. This time last year we had 417, so our inventory's come down some, and we'd only sold 1 last year. So a little bit more activity there with our interior lots over last year. Not much, but just a little bit. Interior homes, 177 active, 3 sold. Last year we had 171 at this time and 3 sold. So waterfront lots, homes, and interior lots, basically we're in the same position where we were last year. So in 2010 was a great year here on the lake. Our home sales were up 5.5%. Our average sale price in our homes were up about 5.5%. Our waterfront lot sales were up 88%. Over 2010, but the pricing on those came down a good bit, about 38.5%. And I covered all those numbers. If you haven't had a chance, watch the January video blog from last month, and I went through all those numbers. Let's talk a little bit about just activity in general across the board. First of all, November, December, and January, the past 90 days for me has been a busier time than ever that I've ever sold real estate here at Lake Keowee, and that goes all the way back to 2003. That 90-day period, typically November, December, January, you're pretty quiet. November, December, January for me was tremendously busy. I had a lot of tours, I wrote a lot of contracts. I think I have 4 closings this month in February that transpired from December and January. So, you know, if those trends hold through going into 2011, when it's a dead time of the year, we should have a pretty active year here at the lake. So I'm very encouraged by those signs. You know, when you start looking at other trends that kind of gauge where we are activity-wise, website hits, people that actually go to my website, I can go in and I can look at all those numbers. Those are up over this time last year and the year before. Website submissions, people actually email me through the webpage or through the website asking information, wanting to book a tour, wanting to look at properties, that type situation. Videos, I have the ability to go into my account and look at how many people are viewing my online videos that I have. All those numbers are up. You know, personal calls, people call me, personal meaning people call me about business, wanting to know about the lake here. Those calls are up. And then, as I mentioned, contracts and tours. People have actually wrote contracts and tours that where I've toured people around on the lake, showed them properties. So the key indicators of those 6 or 7 things that I just mentioned are all way up over past times that I've seen, and especially over last year. So as mentioned, I think we're going to have a pretty good year in 2011, provided we don't have some kind of economic disaster basically, or our gas prices kind of go through the roof. That tends to kind of hold back a little bit. But basically, I think people have been sitting on their money here basically for the past couple of years trying to go, well, is it time to buy? Is it not time to buy? That type situation. So it looks like to me they've kind of made a conscious decision that pricing is good. They're tired of sitting on their money and they're ready to make a purchase. So all those indicators are showing that's what we're doing moving into 2011. You know, if you're a buyer in the market and you're watching my video, like I said, this is here to help you understand our marketplace. And also feel free to read those testimonials, learn more about me, learn why you should be working with Michael Martin with the Lake Company. You know, I live here, I work here, this is all I do. This is all I've done now for almost 10 years is right here at the lake. So read those testimonials to get a clear understanding of why you need to be working with a Lake Keowee expert like myself, who knows the lake backwards and forwards, and who can, you know, lead you in the right direction that you need to go in. I mean, I don't do these videos just to be doing them. I do them so I can educate my buyers and sellers. So I go the extra mile so you know that you're working with a guy that's willing, that knows his numbers, knows his inventory, and he's willing to go out and do the things that other people are not doing, okay, in this marketplace. If you're a seller, you know, let me tell you more about my marketing. Call me, because, you know, I have a comprehensive marketing plan. You know, the buyers that I bring into town, the amount of closings that I have, and the amount of buyers that I bring to my own listings. So it's very important if you're a seller, you know, to make sure that you talk to me, because you definitely need to be working with me if you're talking about selling property here on the lake. And let me go over my marketing and how things are done, how I handle things with the Lake Company here. Okay. Tell you about a new listing there on the website. I got a new home, a 5-bedroom home over at East Cove. That one we just put on the market not too long ago for $475. Make sure to check out the video for that. It's a great home for the money, under $500,000 here on the lake. So I got some great things I'm working on now, working on some great listings, talking to about 3 or 4 different people about listing their property. So it looks like we're going to have a good year again here at the Lake Company. Again, I'm here to help you understand the market, whether you're a buyer or seller, because, you know, an educated buyer and an educated seller are the 2 best buyers and sellers you can have, because they understand the market, they understand what it takes to buy property here on the lake, and they understand what it takes to sell property here on the lake. And that's my job, is to try to educate my community here at Lake Keowee, where I work and where I specialize, so that you know that when you go to buy or you go to sell, that you've made a good choice and made a educated decision on what you're trying to do. That's what my job here is to do, is to educate you folks so you get an understanding of what's going on here at the lake. So again, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my video blog. As always, feel free to call me or email me. Be more than happy to get back to you and answer any of the questions you might have. Look forward to seeing you next month in March, and hopefully we'll be going into that springtime and getting a little bit warmer. Okay, thanks.